Alrighty, guys, what's going on? Corbin with Corbin's Cornhole Reviews back again for another episode. And today we have the X Level Cornhole Shadows. Before we get into it, I do have two sponsors. Thank you very much to Black Sheep Baggers and the Cornhole Cave. BlackSheepBaggers.com. Check out their bags, boards, apparel, accessories, all the goodies. Use code Corbin5 for 10% off. Pretty nice there. Also, the Cornhole Cave, a brick and mortar out of Wichita, Kansas. So go see the bags, go see the boards, grab a t shirt, talk to the owner on site. Pretty awesome idea there. Really enjoy that as well. And then I do have a Patreon down below if you'd like to support that. Don't you love how quick I'm getting through that now? Let's go, let's go, let's go. But today I have the X Level Shadow. It is windy. I had the opportunity to record. I said I'm gonna go record, and then I looked and I was like, wow, it's a little gusty. Maybe I'll record a little later. Yeah, no, it's gonna get worse. So I'm just gonna rock it out, see what happens. But X Level Cornhole, the owner reached out to me, asked if I'd like to review one of his bags. I said absolutely, because I've seen this bag. I have seen it around, and I'm familiar with it. So I was like, yeah, I'd love to try it out, and I'm so glad I did. It's such a nice feeling bag. Just one of those bags where you pick it up and in hand, it feels so, so good. But let's get into specs here. We have price. They are, I just talked to him today, $80 shipped, and you have to reach X Level on Facebook. He might have a website, and that might be up by the time this video is up. I don't know. It's kind of one of those hit and miss things, but check that out. So just reach out to X Level Cornhole on Facebook if you want to place an order. Um, Breaking method, toss sauce, baby. Did the toss sauce OG, did a little splash of wrinkle guard in there just because I like my materials a little softer. That's just me. And then tumbled them, and I've just thrown them. And they're great. I mean, this bag out of the package actually feels amazing. It's something with his resin. I was talking to Eddie about it. He does something with it. It's special. I'm not going to give away industry secrets or nothing like that, but what he does with it is really, really cool, and it makes it almost feel like softer, and just it feels pillowy in your hand. Just one of those bags that feels good in your hand. So we'll get into speeds. It reminds me essentially of like a pro sniper, right? So we're looking at like 5 to 6 ish on the slow, and then 9 on the fast. With current conditions right now, my slow is going to play 6, maybe even a touch more. My fast is just going to play fast. So it's windy. I'm going to have to throw a little harder. I'm probably going to launch them off the back. It is what it is. But pro sniper speeds basically, but a little more full, which is nice. But that brings us into the 3Fs. We got fill, feel, and flop. The fill is amazing. Like I said, not breaking industry secrets. Not going to be that guy, but what he does with it is awesome, and it makes it feel really, really good. It's a nice blend. It's just a blended fill, but it feels really good. Overall feel is good. Corner seams and edges are awesome. Closing stitch is really nice, really tight there. Template's great. And the overall flop, like, they're not wild yet, but they're going to get floppy. It's Pro Sniper materials, but it's a little more full Pro Sniper. So, I mean, yeah, they're going to end up pretty floppy, but not like overkill. Not to me, at least. I did forget to also tell you that they are ACO stamped. So if any of you ACO throwers, need a really nice bag, like a Pro Sniper variant, like, here you go. So it gets us into playability. I mean, I'm going to be hole hunting, hole hunting, maybe some blocks, obviously pushes, sneak around and drop on both sides easily. They will airmail drag pretty easily too. They like to grab and just fall near the hole. But really, it's just kind of a 4 in the hole, shoot down the middle kind of bag. So we'll see if I can pull it off today. It is windy. I mean, it's like, I don't know, low 60s right now, maybe 50s. I threw on the hoodie because I was like, well, it's kind of cold. And then I was like, well, it's actually kind of not, but whatever. So you can see it's still moving on the board there. You guys know my boards play quick, but just conditions. I guess the wind basically blew away humidity because I looked earlier and it was like almost 70% humidity. And I was like, all right, cool. That's actually perfect for these bags. They'll cut right through it. And then I didn't check again, but yeah, I think the wind has kind of killed the humidity. So if I could just curl one in, that'd be sweet. Need to stop. There we go. Just need to stop focusing on talking sometimes and just start focusing on throwing. That's all I got to do. Not hard. But yeah, I like his design here. I can show you guys a little shadow. Almost reminds me of like an Assassin's Creed character, but pretty nice designs. I like that. He's got a ton of different colors for them as well. I personally like the gray. That's kind of my theme, is gray with some brighter stuff. So that one definitely came in hot, but it worked. Throwing the bags back that way is little more challenging because, you know, the board is basically at the back side of the house there. So, darn, the wind kind of just whips right around there. You know, this board I'm throwing from right now, I'm surprised by that. The board I'm throwing from down there, it's kind of in a little cubby, you know. Got my fence there, got the houses between it, so, or it's between the houses, and it almost blocks some of the wind. Down here, it's kind of wide open, but flipping to fast side here, really just got a loft. Really just got a loft. You guys know Viper Fast. That's essentially what this is. That's off. I don't know if it's a proprietary. I don't think it is. It feels like Viper Fast. It just feels a little different because of the fill, which is wild. But you know, I've had this conversation with a lot of people. Like the fill, oh, I gave up on that bag. Totally gave up as I was throwing it. Excuse me. The fill can actually change how a bag plays. Like, I mean, I know that sounds silly, but you can have the exact same materials, exact same template, exact same everything in a bag. And if your fill is different, the bag is going to play wildly different. So the fill is huge, and it changes overall feel, but I really like how these play. I mean, pro snipers are a little too floppy for me usually, and these I don't think would get there. I mean, if I was an ACO guy and I was a fast bag guy, these would absolutely be in my rotation. Get up, get up. I just love how they feel. Love how they feel, love how they play. I think I got a kid trying to poke their head outside now. Heard the door open. But they're really, really nice. Oh, she got yelled at. Heard my wife go, hey! She wants to snuck away. So, do some alternating here. See what I can pull off. Kind of trying to just keep them in front of the hole. There, I might be able to collect that. That's going to be really challenging, though. I almost made the right shot to do it. I don't think an airmail really gets that. I'm going to try it anyway. Come in high. Yeah, knock the other ones off. That's even better. I know it wasn't that close when I was throwing, though. If it was that close, I actually had a shot at it. But these things play good. I mean, they are a little thicker for those people that like a super thin, floppy bag. This probably isn't going to be for you. They are a little thicker, but I personally like that. You know, especially a carpet guy, right? I mean, I'm going to like something that's a little more full in the hand. I was just trying to scoot it closer. It did not work. But they're not like overly puffy. You know, man, focus on your bag, dude. They're not overly puffy by any means. That wind. I just saw it wiggling. Hopefully it's not affecting the audio too bad. I know the headphones do a pretty good job of canceling most of that out, but you know, sometimes it gets through a little bit or cuts out my voice or whatever. And that's okay. You guys are here to see me throw, not hear me talk, so that actually works. I missed that one right. Those are both slow side. Fast side here. Just try to drip it in. Ooh, fast side block. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go with a little push here. Missed it. Oh my gosh. Great bag, Corv. Wow. Now it just hurts my feelings. As a thrower, to not be able to pull that off, that just... See? It's easy. Just hurts my feelings, just totally whiffing on that. I mean, focus, throw it on the middle. I don't know when this video will be posted, but I do have a regional tomorrow. I'm excited for that. I wanted to practice today, but the wind is going to make it a little tricky, so wow. Wonderful bag. So that's all right. Still throwing bags. Thought that might be a block. I feel like you might be able to flop with these just because of their fullness, but I'm not even going to come close to attempting that, so see if I can get one. Nope. We're doing one more. After that, that missed push and then, you know, totally botched airmail. Yeah, we got time. We got time. We got to do one more. I'm sure the neighbor will stick her head out. I tried to come out early so that she wouldn't be up, but I came out and her window was already open. Like, wow, guess she wanted to wake up early today. I like that bag. Almost and myself on the back there, which is kind of what I was trying to do. But see, these things you can just hole hunt. No issues with that. Tried to go lower airmail and keep it out of the wind. There's no issues with hole hunting on this bag. They're so friendly on both sides. Like, I've not hit a single bag hang up. I don't really see that happening to anybody. Unless boards are like crazy, crazy sticky, I guess. I guess I could kind of see it then. There we go. Just for funsies, I'll try to do a little flop action around this, little flop cut. Threw that really, really hard. Just making sure I had the right rotation. It did not work, so slide one in. There we go. Now let's see if I can just airmail one. That's all right. What are you gonna do? Can't hit airmails today. Not a problem. So that is the X level Shadow, guys. If you're an ACO thrower and you like quicker bags, you're gonna want to check this out. They're pretty sweet. I can't get over the feel in the hand. It really is super, super nice and definitely different than other bags that I felt. You know, there's just something about it that just feels good. So if you like a Pro Sniper variant with awesome, awesome fill, a little more full, you're gonna want to check these out. So that, guys, is the short and sweet on the X level Shadow. If you guys like this one, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.